back to my channel. Today I'm going to make myself a little craft sheet, and I'm not quite sure if I want to use this paper from the Mistmaker line or just a plain sheet and jazz it up, because I've already gone through these sticker books and found a few things that I would like to use. This is the sticker sheet I made for myself for last year, and when I would think of years, I generally think of school years. So for me, the year is over. The school year has ended. It's June. And so my cards are basically made. And although I do make cards all throughout the year, I like to kind of think, what am I going to need for students and staff at school? I like to make a little something for my students, and being the sunshine girl at my school, I make cards and little goodies and treats for my staff. So I like to plan it out, and this is what I had for last year, and I was able to keep track of it. So I want to make something similar, and I liked making my own and counting out the boxes and using washi tape and different stickers and just fun stuff. So I might do that again. I do like this Mistmaker paper, and I do prefer lined paper to work, but I think I actually want to stick with what I did before, and that's graph paper. So I have a pack of paper here. It's just classic refill paper pack from the Happy Planner, and I'm going to try to carefully remove just one sheet. Without squooshing the holes too badly. This grid paper has a bigger grid than the former grid paper. And what I did last year is I did the rest of the 2019 year cards would be on one side, and the 2020 cards would be on the other. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bits. So if I kind of line it up like this, that's going to be about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, about 5 grid lines. So I don't want to accidentally write on this. Let me grab something. I have a little paper here, and I know in the former Yellow Student book, I'm going to use these greenish colored letters. So what I think I might want to do is use a green washi. This is a pack from Simply Gilded. You can see I have not yet opened it. I'm going to right now. I do subscribe to the Simply Gilded subscription box, and I have a playlist on my channel of the opening of those boxes. I started my channel in November, although I've been a subscriber since June of last year. So I think I started doing the sub box openings in January of 2019. So check out that playlist. So let's start this again. I was going to use pen, which is why I got out this backdrop, but changed my mind. If I were to put this here, and then I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then put this guy here. I love how easy this rolls out. So welcome back, fall, Halloween, This is taking up a little bit more space than I wanted it to, and that has to go here because of the hole. So that means this time I won't have one at the bottom. That's okay, it will work. I can just decorate the bottom. So that's all right. I didn't need this. Whoa. Actually, I might need it for the back so I don't stick myself. Let's cut. Okay, so I went in the hole here, but I'm gonna hold off in cutting that for the moment. And now I think on the back, I'll put one at the bottom, just for decoration. And I'm going to put one at the top for the same reason, just a little bit of deco. I need to lean in a little to make sure that maybe I'll spin it around. That would probably be wiser. That way I can see what I'm doing. I want to be at the edge, but not hang over. Okay, so on the back, which would be 2019 cards, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So again, every 5. I'm gonna cut this one off because it's already sticking. I think I may have preferred the marker over the washi, but that's all right. We're gonna stick with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So maybe what I'll do is just put it right here above those circles. So there's one, and maybe right below, there's 2. Okay, so you could punch that if you wanted, and I do have a punch, and I had considered it. However, I have to admit that I find that a bit tricky for one little thing. You could also probably get in here with like an X-Acto knife or some sort of blade, but I just cut it. And I'm gonna pull those bits off my scissors. I find when I plan, it's nice to have one of the notes to myself, like a sticky note or something off to the side so I can stick all my bits. It's easier than fussing with trash. All right, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be in love with the washi. Now I need to divide down. I didn't think about that. I have this black polka dot washi. This is from the Happy Planner. I think it's Super Mom, but I can't recall. I unpackage my washi and I toss it over here in a little container. So I need 4 columns. I'm thinking about just eyeballing it. And I'm thinking I'm gonna use do I want to do that? like that? I might. I want a little extra so I can tear it. Cut, and a little extra. So I can tear it. That should be fine. So let's take this. There's my cat. Really, Silver? What are you doing? Mom's filming. This is why you can't be in here, kitty. Psst, 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 psst. What are you doing? Come on. Come here, kitty, kitty. Come see mother. Little big kitty. Oh, yeah, you're a good girl. Put over there. Sorry. That's Silver, our rescue kitty. She's lived with us for 2 years now. I kind of like that. That's very polka dotty, isn't it? This might be a little much. It really is quite a bit. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that. I mean, it's kind of washing to death, isn't it? I'm gonna keep going on the front, and then we'll see what happens. Because I do look at this for quite a length of time. So I have a Tombow brush tip marker. This is called the calligraphy pen, and I'm going to write "Welcome back." There's a little sticky spot here still. I need to get him and him. All right, now over here I have, do I want to do it up here, friends, student, staff? I'm going to. And then in journaling, I have these little check-off boxes. So I can use that to check off. And what I typically do is write the number. Now, I will just do cards for family, but I will do card and treat for student, and cards for staff. Thanksgiving, I don't typically do cards for the full staff, but I do for my students. And I do a welcome back for my students, and I do a welcome back for the staff. And fall, I usually just do for my family. Christmas, I do for all three. And when I do family, I mean like family and friends, the people that are on my card list. And then I'll put the numbers in there. Now, while I'm here, and I'm thinking that's looking fine, I'm going to open up that student book to this Cards to Make, C-A-R-D-S-M-A-K-E. So the T-O is not quite central. I need to be just, whoops, M-A-K-E. I need the O one over. This is kind of big. I wonder if that's too big. Let's see. And the C should be here. And actually I can scooch that back where I had it. I was okay with where it was. There we go. Cards to Make. Now, in the Planner Girl accessories pack, there is this page, which I think is most excellent. I'm gonna use the whole thing, so I'm going to pull it out. And that's just to decorate and make things pretty. Looks good. I guess I really don't mind all of the dots. So let's do the other side. Okay, so let me talk to you for a moment about what I did here. And in January, I very rarely will do a January 1st card. What I typically do instead is a Happy Winter card. And so that's the plan there, is a winter card for family and sometimes I'll do it for students. I have in the past. Valentine's Day, for sure, I do for all three. I do a treat and a card for family, students, and staff. In March, I'll either do a spring card or a St. Patrick's Day card. That's why I have an or. And that will be for family. I'm having a little trouble getting off my bullet. And staff. I'm in the wrong spot here. There we go. Let me fix that. No biggie. There we go. Okay. Easter or April showers. Now, for my family, I generally do both April showers card and an Easter card. And for my students, I'll do an Easter treat. And for staff, I'll do an Easter treat because I've already done a spring up here. Memorial Day, I only do for my family. And School's Out is actually usually a happy summer for my family and for staff. And that's it for the bullets. I had a sticker that I wanted to use, but it's not gonna work in the Joanne book, so I'm gonna set that up back where it goes. And let's see. I know that's a planner, but that's okay. I can put a planner on my school card list. And here's another cuppa. Oh, and this one's a latte. Yum. And some pretty paints. And I'm going to use up the stars. So now my cards to make for this school year is ready to rock out. This one is finished. I'll leave it in the front of my planner. This one I think I'm going to put in August. Let me grab my planner. I'm going to put last year's back in the front of my planner where it was living. And this year's, I think I'm going to put, I want to put in August so that I have it. You know, I might put it here before the August monthly. And that way I can get started on my cards. Do you put other kinds of lists or create other little somethings for your planner? I think I'm gonna have a new one to create soon. Exercises. I've done something like that before. Leave a comment below and let me know what else you track in your planner that might be a little bit different. Perhaps one of us could borrow your idea as well. Well, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I put out a Food Friday recipe video every Friday, as well as the weekly plan with me on Sundays, and these bonus videos from time to time. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.